Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are making our way out of the Smelter Valley, or at least hopefully making our way out of the Smelter Valley with the Porter and the four spike cars, tier 2 cars, whatever you want to call them. So hopefully we can actually make that happen. Finished the rail yesterday, have not made the run up yet. Did actually use circle mode for some of the turn stuff here, so this is the 30, the sharp as you can get, I guess, curve, and then we flattened out a little bit and then curve it again, and then just kind of set that in to a general curve. But I did use circle mode in there some, so playing around with that some does kind of make setting the curves a little easier. So it was worth checking out, and we'll be using more of that in the future. It just makes it a little easier to keep the curves balanced out. So we'll be using more of it, that's for sure. Kind of followed along with the old setup to get out of here, just because, you know, it works, quite frankly. Didn't put a run through here, as I just found it to be wasted track. A, we never really used it before, and B, it's just track we don't need. The idea with this track is going to be to really get through using as minimal as we can, so try not to put in anything extra where we don't need to, and see what we can make work. We did start this one out at 2.5% grade, and then went up to 3%, and the very last part, I think we get a 3.5, maybe 4 or 5. I did auto click in the very last piece, so what it set at, I'm not really sure. I know it had to go up because 3% wasn't making it, but I'm not exactly sure what it clicked in at, so we'll have to see if we actually do make it up there or not. Let's look at the high steel bridge, and a good look down at the smelter from here. So other than that, we did pretty much just stick with the steel bridge to keep it simple on the way up. Figure it kind of goes with the whole, iron comes out of the smelter, so seems like a proper fit for steel bridge. Material would have been close, so there you go. That was the thinking. One curve that snaps back in, I did use, I think it was the brown, maybe it was the DNR GW rail or bridge, I'm not exactly sure. We'll see it coming up right here. Yeah, it just was the brown, just to put up kind of a guardrail looking thing as we make the final turn. Heads up for anybody that doesn't know, that there will be a switch in up here. I haven't put in the switch currently yet to run back up to the iron mine, but we will be putting a switch in somewhere probably here on the straight, so that we can hopefully match up to this curve somewhere in there. We'll have to see how it works. It's looking pretty tight, but I think I can pull something off in there. Just have to rework a few things maybe, but oh, there we go. It did come around that last little bit, no problem. Didn't even bog down or slow down or anything like that, so there we go. Do have one extra set of rail in there because that's going to be for a bypass around it for coal coming out of the mountain. So there we go. It did make it up the hill. That's pretty cool. Alright, pretty happy with that. Do a little victory salute, which that's cool. Managed to actually pull off coming out of there. It did not, it didn't go bad in the process of laying it. Had a good rough idea how we were going to come up with it anyway from the last playthrough on that one. I had considered taking it down that one valley a bit and bringing it up that way, but to lessen the grade to 2%. But then I don't want to go down that one valley too much because I do want to have the bypass go over there, and I didn't want to deal with crisscrossing bridges, to be honest. Just because that, depending on where the footings do or don't work out to be, can be a bit of a hassle. So trying to avoid that, we'll get this one back to, I don't know, I guess back to the, not to the depot, but to the mill. And then we'll be able to run some loads. Definitely need to turn around and make some money on this one because we need a bigger locomotive and more rolling stock. So kind of at that point in the game where we just need to turn around and be able to shift some wood out of here and go back and forth, I guess. So we will turn around and probably pick up some more wood and then fill the pond again and start the wood cycle going, because I think everything is just about full, but the pond is empty, so we can definitely run some more logs, make some money that way, and do some more wood up to the mill or up to the mine. But then that's pretty slow go until we get some bigger locomotives, so I'll have to figure out some crafty ways of making some money coming up is what we're going to have to do. But the track worked, so we're going to call that one a win. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.